Now we're waiting to learn if an advisory panel will recommend the FDA grant emergency use authorization to Pfizer for its COVID-19 vaccine. We should get that from NBC any moment now. In the meantime, questions are being raised about requirements in the workplace. Can your employer require you to get the vaccine? Caroline Corrigan looks into that.
The return to normalcy could be in these Pfizer vaccinations. Shipment of these vaccines are expected to be delivered in Tennessee and Georgia as soon as next week. First responders and healthcare workers will be the first to get it. But when it comes to the general public, 60% of Americans say they would definitely or probably get a coronavirus vaccine. That's according to a recent survey by Pew Research. But can your employer make you get vaccinated? We reached out to labor and employment lawyer John Bodie with Miller & Martin. He says yes, by law, employers can make vaccines mandatory, but there are exceptions.
An employee that objects to the vaccine based upon a disability, that is some sort of underlying medical condition, or an employee that objects to the vaccine based upon a religious view, a sincerely held religious view.
If employees object to the vaccine and prove they fall under these exceptions, Bodie says employers are legally required to try to make it work. But it's no guarantee you keep your job.
Now, if those accommodations demand the employer to engage in what's referred to as an undue burden, then that's when the employer can say, look, this is going to be too difficult for me to accommodate, and therefore we're going to end your employment.
But what if you just don't want to get vaccinated?
The general belief that, well, perhaps I don't want to take the vaccine because I don't want to take the vaccine is probably not going to be sufficient to prevent an employer from mandating that that employee undergo the vaccine.
While it will likely be months before the general public gets to the front of the line for a vaccine, Bodie says this is something employers should start thinking about now. Reporting in Chattanooga, Caroline Corrigan, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.